Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 2v2 match on the map Lakeland. My team is starting in the north and our opponents in the south. And in this game I'm playing as the Soviets. For those of you who don't know this map, it's mostly ore with a few gems scattered around. What we'll be trying to do is we'll be trying to expand towards the middle. There's some gems just above my base which I'll be putting my first ore refinery to collect, but then we'll be trying to expand towards the middle to use the ore patches in the middle of the map. So what we'll be trying to do is trying to get control of that middle area. I am playing Soviets, and the reason I'm playing Soviets is so I can have access to Tesla coils, because if you want to take control of an area with your base, Tesla coils are a very good option. On this map, a lot of the fighting usually takes place on the middle of the map. You can see to the right of my base, leading to the south, there's a little bottleneck, a little path. So you're very unlikely to get attacked through there, because if you take your tanks and place them at the other side, it's going to be very, very hard for your opponent to get through, whereas the middle of the map is much more open, so it's much easier to attack from there than going in from the side. And what we can see there is my infantry is getting quite far into my opponent's area, so we've got quite a good visibility of the southern area of the map, especially down the right hand side. And we've got a few troops in the middle, but we also saw our opponent sending some troops as well. And I'm just, you can see I'm just expanding towards the middle. I'm going to build an ore silo, and then I'll be able to build an ore refinery towards the left side, utilising that middle ore patch. Before I build any Tesla coils on this map, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to first establish my economy and also my tank production. So until I've built 2 war factories, I won't be building any Tesla coils. And you actually have to build a war factory before you can actually build your first Tesla coil anyway. And you can just see at the moment I'm just getting a bit more visibility with my scouts, just so I have a good visibility on the area. You can see my ore truck there. I'm going to need to redirect it. What you can see I'm doing is I'm redirecting my ore trucks to evenly spread them out between 2 ore patches, and that just means that each ore patch is going to last a lot longer because it's going to get a chance to regrow. If you send all your ore trucks to one ore patch, then that ore patch is going to run out quite quickly, and then you're going to need to redirect them to the other ore patch, and that actually takes quite a lot of time. So there's a little bit of time where you're not collecting any ore while you move all your ore trucks from one ore patch to the next. Now I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here. I'm going to try and expand to this ore patch on the southern right of the map. So you can see I'm building down there, because Pink haven't been that aggressive at the moment, and because they've been so laid back, I'm just going to try and get maybe a ore refinery in there and see if that works. And if they do attack the ore refinery, what I can do is I can attack them from the other side, from the middle. So we'll see. It's sort of like a bit of a bait really, and if I can get an ore truck there, then it's going to enhance my ore production, my ore collection. So I'm going to send my tanks to the middle, so if they do go to the right, then I send my tanks in from the left. So we'll see how this goes. I'm also building another ore truck just to use from that ore refinery I'm going to have on the right. So we'll see how this goes. And what I'm going to need to do probably at this point in the game is get a radar dome, and then I'm going to start building my Tesla coils after that and just getting a bit of defences up. And you can see that Pink are actually mining in the middle for those gems, and you can see now they're moving those ore tanks to the right, so I'm going to move my tanks down from the left, and that's going to force Pink to move their tanks back to the left side of the map, to the middle part of the map where my tanks are. And we'll see if we can take this ore truck out. Actually, I'm going to pull back a little. Yeah, we can see that Cyan's coming, because the middle of the map can be accessed by all teams very, very easily. I was just doing a little bit of a dummy there, pretending I was going to go into Cyan's base, and you can see that Cyan has moved back to his base for the time being. And now I'm getting a large power plant built, because I'm going to start placing Tesla coils down. And I'm just going to place a Tesla coil on that right side, just for a bit of a deterrent. I don't think it'll do that much on its own, because as I usually say, Tesla coils aren't that strong on their own because they have so low HP. And if you ever do have a lone Tesla coil which you want to take out, you can actually use a group of infantry. Because although Tesla coils do a lot of damage, if there's a group of infantry, they can only take one out at a time. Actually, flamethrowers are much more effective against infantry compared to Tesla coils. Because once it's zapped a couple of 2 or 3 times, then they need to recharge. Right, you can see Cyan's getting a bit out of position there, and this is the first real tank match of the game. So we're taking out Cyan's tanks quite easily. He was in a real bad position there because he had them strewn out along the lake. But we can see that Pink is coming from the right now, and we'll see how this goes. So yeah, Pink seems to possibly have even numbers at the moment, but Cyan's coming in from the left side as well, and it does seem we're going to be outnumbered here a little bit. But we can see our allies, the Reds, are coming in with their medium tanks. So it's 3 teams with heavy tanks and our allies with red tanks, medium tanks, because allies can build either lights or mediums, and I would say medium is definitely the best choice. And you can see that Pink have built a Tesla coil in the base. So what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to pull back because we don't want to get in range of that Tesla coil. Because using tanks and Tesla coils in combination is a very, very good defense. And I think that was a really good move by the Pink, because you can see I've got the inferior numbers at the moment at this point in the match. So yeah, I'm pulling right to the back now, and I've got my war factory there. I've got my 3rd war factory out. But yes, you can see I'm actually outnumbered at the moment, and this isn't looking too good for me at the moment. They've destroyed one of my ore trucks. I'm going to have to pull that ore truck back. And you can see I've got a Tesla coil behind that war factory. You always want to place your Tesla coils a bit further back. And you can see that Tesla coil's done a lot of damage, and we managed to, even if we lose it, we managed to destroy a lot of Pink tanks. And I might just, yes, it's just managed to survive. So you can see when you place Tesla coils, always place them a little bit back. There I had it behind my war factory, and it was able to do a lot of damage, and it was really worth its cost. So I've got 2 Tesla coils there, which are going to provide a lot of backup. And you can see that middle ore patch now has been completely decimated. Those ore trucks to the bottom right will be providing me with a lot of benefit at the moment. And we can see that Cyan is coming on, and this is a pretty much relentless attack. And as we fall back, we might get in range of the Tesla coils. We could see something coming from the right there. I think it was just a misdirected tank or something though, because as we can see from the radar, there's nothing else coming in. And Red's coming in with a substantial force at the moment, and we really need this backup at the moment, because we can see we're starting to eliminate the Pink tanks and Cyan's tanks. So we seem to be getting the slight upper hand again, and this is looking very good for us at the moment. Yeah, and we just keep, as soon as we get tanks in, we're bringing them in. And we can see the Pink are trying to get that ore truck on the middle ore, but that's not going to work here. And we're just going to pull back now, because the closer we get, the more in range we get. And you can see I've re-established that 3rd war factory. And I'm just building another power plant here, so I can start establishing control on that middle area with Tesla coils. And we can see that Cyan's coming in with a few infantry. I don't know if that was sort of a little bit of a misclick. He just clicked select all and started running them towards the middle there. Right, we can see that Cyan and Pink are building up the tank forces again, and are just keeping control of that middle part, which is very hard to advance into because of Pink's Tesla coil. Right, and doesn't seem to be going too badly. We need Red to help in with the fight here, which he are doing, and you can see Red is bringing in lots of reinforcements from his base, and this is looking very, very good for us at the moment. We can see that Red has a critical number of tanks, and I think we're going to overwhelm our opponents here. And this is a point where we need to think about going for that Tesla coil at Pink's base, getting rid of it. Because I think we've got enough tanks to do so. We'll see it's firing on the red tanks. So now I'm going to go for that and take it out before it can do too much damage. You can see it was a brilliantly placed Tesla coil just at the other side of the river, but close enough to provide support to the fight in the middle. But now that we've got rid of it, and we've got rid of Pink's and Cyan's tanks, it looks like it's probably going to be all over. So we're just going to go into Pink's base at the moment and try and destroy buildings. And you can see that Pink's calling good game. Yes, that was quite an intense match. I think it turned out to be a good idea in the end to go for the ore on the bottom right. It just helped conserve ore at my base. And I think we can see that Pink must be running quite low at the moment. So yeah, it was a pretty good match. Yeah, you can see there's 4 ore trucks there. So even if the match had gone on, the Pink wouldn't have lasted too much longer. And that's the end of the game. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.